What's up, man?
Two Virgos on the mic.
We are back again. We're in a new location. I really like this setup. It's really cool.
It's a fresh situation.
And I just want to start this show off by letting you know, and you guys can't see this, but the shoes this Special K got on ain't shit right now.
Okay, first of all,
I mean, you can show them if you want.
My shoe. Okay.
No, just take it off and pull it up.
Oh, just take it off?
Yeah, just take it off and show them. I mean, this is horrible. This is
Clarks, man.
This is terrible, man.
They're Clarks. They're some classic. They're Clarks.
Look at these.
They are Clarks.
First of all, what does this shoe say? This
says comfort. No. It says style. It says different. It says unique.
No, this shoe says I need $20.
These are some expensive shoes.
These
ain't no cheap shoes.
Gives me.
But you feel how light it is?
I do, but it gives me like this kind of
suede on the top.
Like it's giving me scammer vibes. It's like, I don't know, like if you scamming, you want something, you stealing. You stealing something.
Okay. Two Virgos and a mic. LaVar Walker over here. Special K Douglas over here. So today, I got to get to this because it's weighing heavy on my heart. Mm-hmm. So today, or I guess this week or over the weekend or during this week at some point, it was discovered that TJ Holmes, we all know TJ Holmes. TJ Holmes is one of the anchors on Good Morning America. TJ Holmes, he previously was on, what else was he on? He used to be on BT. He's been on a lot of shit. He used to date Chili. Mm-hmm. You knew that? Yeah, he used to date Chili. Mm-hmm. You know TJ Holmes, pretty boy. Wavy hair, green eyes, all that shit.
Yeah.
Heartthrob motherfucker.
Right.
So apparently his co-host on the Good Morning America show is Amy Rohan or Robach or some shit. Mm-hmm. Pretty white woman. Really pretty white woman.
Nah, I saw.
She's nice looking, man.
Yeah.
She's nice looking.
Bruh.
She's a nice looking white woman.
Nah.
She is.
She's not.
You don't think she's nice looking?
Hell no, man. I looked at it.
What?
No.
Did you look at her with no makeup?
Amy Rowe?
Amy Roback or yeah. Just put in TJ Holmes. It's everywhere. Apparently they've been having an affair for the last
well, she don't look too bad.
I don't know how long. They've been having an affair. They're both married. Now his wife is bad. He look up his wife. His wife is nice. She's an attorney. That's the lead attorney for Rock Nation. She handles all of Rock Nation's legal affairs.
His wife, he leaving an attorney.
His wife.
Oh, she about to take his ass to the cleaner.
Her husband is Andrew Shue. Andrew Shue is an actor. He made his bones on Melrose Place back in the 90s. Mm-hmm. He was one of the top actors on Melrose Place. And they've been married. They both have kids. Here's my thing. They're both leaving. They're both separated from their spouses. If they weren't before, they definitely are now because this shit is public now. There's pictures of them. They've been traveling together. They've been doing shit. And they're co-hosts every morning on Good Morning America. The weird thing is somebody pulled up a video of the morning that he was covering the story of Ime Udoka when his scandal broke and he was like stuttering at some point while he was doing the story, and people, and the first tweet underneath the video was somebody said, "Look at TJ Holmes stuttering to get through this story, knowing the whole time he was reupholstering his co-host's guts the whole time, reupholstering her guts." Well, here's my thing.
Yeah.
How vulgar do I want to be here? How good does some pussy gotta be that you say, fuck this kids, fuck this marriage, fuck this great life I have. I got to have this every day, all day.
It was hot. That's a hot
spicy romance, bro.
That was a hot, spicy love, man.
They both said, you know what?
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
It's funny how love works, man.
But is it love?
Works.
And are they going to stay together? Like, is this really love or is this just...
Well, here's the thing, right? Because with them both being married, I'm pretty sure, like, they had both been fighting these urges for quite some time. You know what I mean? I know they probably looked at each other, locked eyes from time to time.
But to leave,
and it's just that shit.
But to just go public with it and just say, you know what, dude. TJ got, I don't know how many kids he got. I know he got a daughter that's about 7 or 8.
But TJ, you leave your woman for a white woman, man. This shit look like a Tyler Perry movie, bro. What the fuck?
How many bad white women done threw pussy at you though? See, I don't know what that pressure feel like. I don't know that pressure.
Bro,
I ain't never had a bad white woman throw some pussy at me. I don't know what that pressure feel like. That might be a different level of pressure.
I don't think either one of them were looking for anything, bro. It just the heat was turned up. They working together every fucking day.
Okay, but
she coming there looking hot.
Okay,
he suited up.
This man 45 years old. She's 49. Ugh. You know how many situations you done been in 45 years that you didn't just throw it all. I'm saying to throw it all away. That's some powerful shit going on right there.
Well, I mean, life is short.
To throw it all, dude. This dude's probably making $6 million a year. I'm guessing. He has a small child. He has a child that's 7, 8 years old. To look at to realize you're about to torpedo your child's life.
Well, I'm gonna say that
by leaving the family.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
That's gotta be some powerful.
No, I'm gonna play devil's advocate for TJ.
I think he's a victim. First of all,
it might not have been. His marriage might not have been the greatest. It was probably some shit going on.
Most of them are, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, for you to actually leave, for you to actually say, see, because to leave is a lot.
He probably checked out mentally a long time.
It's a lot to actually go home, to actually realize I'm about to go to my house, which I'm assuming is a large house. I'm about to clean out all this shit. My garage, my man cave, my office, my closet. I'm about to clean out all this shit.
I think that motherfucker did a Harlem Nights. Hey, is your mother home?
Yeah.
Hey, tell her I'm not coming home anymore. You guys take care.
I'm never coming home again. I'm never coming home again. God damn it.
Hey, bro, it was hot and steamy, bro.
But
that shit
damn. And he catching hell. Everybody's giving him hell. I'm like, what about this bit? Like what about?
They never.
How the fuck is she not?
They never
equally
fucking seem to hold the woman accountable. Women are going to say that TJ is a piece of shit. He wasn't good. He did something wrong. They're never going to take any accountability.
And people always say, how could he leave a woman like his wife is so blah, blah, blah. Don't none of y'all live with this woman? Y'all don't know the fuck she is behind closed doors.
Don't know.
She's a lawyer. She's highly educated. She's very pretty. She probably paid in the ass.
Maybe she cheated on him.
And maybe she cheated on him.
Nobody would know. He more of a public figure than her. She might have, nigga.
Come on now.
She working with, she a lawyer. She working with them fly ass rapper niggas, man. She might have got turned on. The corporate women like the fucking.
They like that.
They like that
shit.
Gangster nigga.
Yeah, they like that. They like
shit.
A scruffy motherfucker.
Yeah,
they like a scruffy motherfucker that might not take them Timberlands off while he smashing.
Yeah, she might have been in there like shit.
Like a nigga that just pull them pants down around them knees and keep them Timbs on.
Come on, man.
Just bend her ass over.
Come on.
Shit.
That's how it is,
That might
bro.
be what's going down.
That's fucked up. Oh well, TJ. Is he gonna get fired or will he keep the job?
I don't know, but see, because I don't know whether they got a clause in their contract that would deal with that. That's usually like a morals clause or some shit. But I don't know whether that applies. Because like I said, Joe and Mika on Morning Joe, they did the same thing. Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski. They both left their spouses and married each other. Damn sure did. And been on the air happily.
So should people
humming along ever since.
So should people be more protective now of who their spouse is working with? Do we need to be more protective of the work husband?
Man, you ain't got no control over that shit.
Man, you don't.
Unless you gonna keep your woman at home.
Yeah.
Make her that. But back in the day, your granddaddy didn't let your grandmama work. Because he ain't want her ass out there in that workforce.
But bro, watching them little news show, them little daytime, I don't really watch them unless I'm at the dentist office or some shit like that.
Because we're heterosexual men.
But you can't tell me now, and I'm just saying, from what I see, I'm gonna make the assumption.
Right.
I think that Michael Strahan was beating the brakes off Kelly Regis. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't think so. Only because if you've seen her, dude, she is as big around as this mic stand right here. There's nothing there.
Man,
there's nothing there. There's nothing to smash. Like, I just think,
bro, she used to be on this dude, bro.
Yeah, but she's so skinny. There's nothing there.
Dog,
I don't even see what he would be attracted to. It'd be like smashing an 11-year-old.
You have seen
She got the body of an 11-year-old boy.
Right.
There's nothing there.
Bruh, you said a lot.
Now, the white girl that TJ's hitting, she working with a little something. She got some nice legs. She look like she got a little petite little butt on her. She working with a little something.
I can tell you one thing too, TJ. Your wife gonna be all right, bro. Somebody coming in.
Oh yeah, somebody come. They already sliding up in them DMs.
Somebody coming to get that, bro. You ain't got to worry about.
Oh yeah, they sliding up in them DMs already. Already they sliding up in them DMs. Now something else. I saw something when I was leaving work this morning, and this has nothing to do with what we just got through talking about. Mm-hmm. I just want to know if it's just me. The whole. All right, so we live in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. I'm really bothered. Like, I find myself being annoyed that I see too many unidentifiable people. And what I mean by that is, so I was sitting at the light, waiting to turn, leaving the building, and a person walked through the crosswalk, and I couldn't tell what it was. Mm. And for some reason, it bothered me. What the fuck? I didn't know whether it was a man or a woman. And there's a lot of that in Atlanta.
Whoa. I don't.
No. Listen.
Here you go. You starting this shit again. And I don't condone this. I just want to say for the record,
let me
I do not
explain
condone.
Myself. I'm not passing judgment on anybody's lifestyle choice or gender designation. I'm just saying the fact that I can't tell, because I'm a people watcher. So when somebody's walking through the crosswalk, I'm watching this person, and I'm trying to figure out, and I'm confused, and it bothers me, and I don't know why it bothers me. I don't know what that says about me. That it bothers me that I don't know whether that was a man or a woman that just walked past. I don't know why I feel like I need to know.
I don't.
But it bothers me.
I mean, it's very weird. I think, like, for me, I don't know.
The whole thing
I think I'm more caught up in
bizarre to me.
I get more caught up in people's ethnicities, right? So it's like, what are you?
So you want to know what I'm one of them?
Are. Yeah, what are you? Like, not
so the
sexually.
Gender don't bother. Okay, and I shouldn't say bother. Maybe that's the problem. I shouldn't say bother, but it puzzles me when I'm trying to figure. Wow. Okay, is that a guy or is that a girl? I just want to know.
Maybe it was Pat.
It's a lot of Pats walking
from SNL.
And it don't bother. Like I said, it don't bother me because I'm the type of dude. Like, people say, "Well, what if you was dating a chick and she tell you that she used to be a dude, and then you find out after a year y'all dating that she used to be a dude?" Okay, if I've been having relations with this person for a whole year and I couldn't tell, I got to charge that one to the game.
You know, this was so interesting.
I got to charge that one to the game.
It's interesting you talking about.
That's like buying a car and you don't know that the transmission been rebuilt.
That's real.
But it drive good.
It's interesting you talking about transgender. I just saw a video of this lady that said she has vaginal stenosis. Okay?
What is that?
Vaginal stenosis will be scarring on the inside of the vaginal canal. But here's the thing. Happen? She transitioned.
Right.
She's transgender.
Right.
So she had gender reassignment surgery.
Okay.
Which is where they basically cut your penis in half.
Like one of them hot sauce.
Yeah, they cut it not this way, but what is this way? Is that
vertically?
Vertically.
Yeah.
They cut it in half.
How many years college did you go
and they open you up, and then they push everything inside.
Right.
And what's happening is she's having now inflammation because it's turned inside out. And she has to dilate to keep it open, but she can't.
Okay, here's what I'm trying to figure out.
And it's rough.
Here's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, and honestly, and I'm going to admit this. Like, somebody who's had gender reassignment surgery, and they had the hot dog turned into a hot dog bun. I'm curious. I want to see that.
You want to watch the surgery?
No. I want to watch. I want to see the finished product.
I mean, they might have some good pussy.
I didn't say I want to fuck it. I want to see it. I just want to look at it and say, wow. No, because I'm a curious person. I want to know what the fuck.
Would you like to see Caitlyn's?
No, because Caitlyn is 100. I don't want to see nobody that's 100.
But we already spoke that pussy 2 years old.
Yeah. Well,
or 3. Yeah. How old is Caitlyn's pussy?
Caitlyn's pussy, it's adolescent.
Is it?
Did she have it done?
Let me see.
That pussy ain't 5th grade yet. That pussy like 3rd, 4th grade. Because Caitlyn just became a thing, what? What's this, 2022? Caitlyn became a thing, what, 2011, 2012? Somewhere around in there?
2017. So
2017 is when Caitlyn became a thing?
Yeah, that's what she got her reassignment surgery.
Okay, so that pussy's still in pre-K.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
So if you hit that, are you technically
we went
a molester?
This was the last.
Are you technically
episode.
a pedophile?
We've done this one.
We did.
Yeah.
I don't remember having.
We've done this one. We did that on episode.
But I want to see a reassigned. I want to see a manufactured vagina. I really like. I've seen a pocket pussy, okay, that you get from the Hustler store or Starship.
Yeah.
I've seen those. I want to know if the manufactured human version looks like. I swear to God, I would pay. I would pay if there's somebody that would let me. And I don't want to be weird about it. I don't want to be disrespectful about it.
Yeah.
I just want you to open your legs and let me look at it.
I'm
not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna. I want to see that shit. Like, what does that say about me?
I don't.
I want to see that shit.
I'm good. So
if somebody offered to show you that, you don't have any level of curiosity to want to see that.
I just don't. I don't really want. And I look at a lot of weird shit online.
Exactly.
I'm into like watching surgeries. I'd like watching ear. I'm into the reproductive
I can't watch all that.
system.
Like, I have a very weak stomach. I can't look at, like, I don't like looking at surgery or injuries or blood. I can't take any of that. Like, I get queasy. But that thing right there, I want to see that shit.
Yeah, I'm
like,
cool.
For real. I would pay probably. Let me see. I would go up to $100.
I would not.
I would go up to $100.
You running with this thing. This is going too far.
Okay.
Yeah, we running too far.
Let's talk about dating, because a person close to me, somebody who I know very well, young person, is dating.
Okay.
Right? And came to me and, as an older gentleman, asked for my thoughts on how to determine whether or not she should continue to pursue dating this person. I said, and she was basing it off of, I haven't had a lot of dating experience, but I have certain things in a person that I'm in a relationship with that I want and that I require. I said, okay, so you're talking about like a 80-20 thing. She said, what do you mean? I said, when you're looking at somebody to date or marry or whatever, you got to go by the rule of 80-20, and that's probably going to work out for you. You look for 80% of what you want, and the other 20% as far as what they bring to the table. 80% of what you want, 20% what you can deal with. Because out of that 20% of what you can deal with, there's probably 5 to 10% that you can actually manipulate into being what you wanted to be. So and both of us been in relationships for a long time, so we ain't dated in a long time. But when you was in the dating world, when you met a chick, you was looking for certain things that she brought to the table, right?
No, I was looking for some pussy.
I
wanted to fuck. Let's make
So she has a vagina.
She's willing
to let you get up in it.
I'm trying to get some pussy.
So you didn't have no other standard. So you didn't have no other standard.
Because I wasn't really looking for no girlfriend.
Okay, but you had to have. Look, I wanted her hair to look a certain way. I wanted her to have a certain. I needed her feet to look a certain kind of way.
If you turned,
I needed her to dress a certain kind of way. Hold on.
If you turned on by, you turned on. Like, what the fuck?
Right. No, but I'm saying I dated girls. If their hair wasn't a certain kind of way, it was a turnoff for me. If their feet looked a certain kind of way, it was a turnoff for me. If she wore certain clothes on a regular basis, it was a turnoff for me. I couldn't date a girl that wore dirty sneakers. I couldn't date a girl
when I was younger,
that had nappy hair under on her neck.
I was a fucking horn dog. I just want to
we all went through that.
Either I want to fuck or I don't.
Okay, but I'm saying, do you believe that it's a good relationship strategy to find somebody that has 80% of what you want?
I really don't. I'm a relationship guy, which is crazy.
You shallow as fuck.
But like, I just see a motherfucker. If I like him, I like him. I don't know.
Okay, so when you chose your mate, your mate that you're with now,
I want to fuck her when I saw. Yeah. I want to knock the bottom out.
Okay,
that motherfucker.
so
I say, who is that?
So what made this person? Because prior to me getting married, and I've been married a long ass time. My 25th wedding anniversary is next Wednesday.
Yeah, you getting remarried, right?
No, we're not renewing vows.
I thought you was getting remarried.
We're having a
I was just talking to
we're having a celebration.
Do I have to wear a suit?
We're not doing vows, huh?
Do I need to wear a suit?
You don't need to wear a suit, but you need to be
I can't
fly.
wear my joggings.
No,
I can't wear this.
You will not be allowed in. You won't be let in with no shit like that on. Give a fuck how much it costs. You will not be let in with your put some grown man shit on for once.
God
Listen,
damn.
So there's a certain standard that there's certain things you look for in a person. Yeah. 80-20.
I mean, just as a man, bro, like, I for me, it's like I see a woman, I like her, and then we start talking, and we get to liking each other more. But the whole purpose is like, shit.
No, but you gotta be looking. But even when you was in your 20s, and I'm assuming this is when you was in your 20s, you had to be looking for more than just, I want her to let me fuck her. Because a lot of women will let you fuck, but that don't mean that she had. But there got to be some other quality that you're looking for, or some other attribute that you're looking for.
You got way more pussy than I did know.
Did you want her to be?
Would let me fuck. I was just horny.
Did you have a certain body type that you liked?
Yeah.
Did you have a certain skin complexion that you liked? Did she had to have nice teeth? Did she have to have nice lips?
If she got titties and a fat ass, hey.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
Shit, that motherfucker could shit. If this ass and titties fat niggas, she could look like me. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Wow.
But it just so happens that you fall in love. Like, but I guess I see what you said, because there's certain ones I'm like, I can't have no baby with you now.
Yeah.
Because
there were certain ones that I knew I couldn't be with. Like when I chose my wife, I looked at her, I sized her up in the first couple of months. I said, okay, if I get her pregnant, this is probably what's gonna happen. This is probably how it's going, how she's gonna look afterwards. She probably gonna look.
How old was you when you met her?
29.
Okay.
And I said, okay, so she probably gonna look like this for the next however many years.
I met my wife at 23, 22.
I was evaluating that shit.
Yeah,
I already had a baby mama. I already had a baby mama.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay. I had to look at all the action. Okay, I said, feet. Nice feet. Body petite. Okay. If we ever get into a fight, she can't whoop me. Bam. I had to check that off. I couldn't marry a woman that could whoop me.
My wife can whoop me.
I know. Your wife can beat your ass. Like, for real. It's not even trying to be funny. If I had to put money on that shit,
yeah,
like,
bro.
Toe to toe.
Bro.
Now I believe over time, if you could wrap her up.
Bro.
If you could wrap her up, you could probably take it down.
I got a strong woman.
You're physically stronger, I think. If you can wrap her up, but the thing is wrapping her up. I don't think you can wrap her up.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think you can wrap, because I don't think you can withstand that flurry of going in to try to wrap.
But
me?
Do you know I've been abused before?
I outweigh my wife.
Do you know I've been abused? I've been beat.
See, but okay, but first of all,
this is when sad music should play.
That's why you don't see,
but
but you don't
up
allow. Okay, and you made a great choice in a wife. Your wife is beautiful, lovely, sweet, but she could beat your ass, and there's a problem.
Yeah,
I refuse. I married a woman that I know if it come down to it, you.
Whoa, that's okay. This is not. There go all the sponsorship
you
dollars.
Yoked up.
There go the sponsorship dollars right there.
I know I'm a comedian.
Yeah, well, they don't. I don't know what world you think we living in.
But
right
I know
now.
if it come down to it, I'm coming out on top.
Hey, man.
I've never had to exercise that authority. Let's just say.
Me neither. I just take my licking and leave.
Yeah, I did. I
started to call the police on one day.
Right there. I just went down a bad road right there.
Yeah, that was dark. Now look, how you feel about LeBron? So LeBron walked back statements. Well, LeBron made some statements in regards to the whole Kyrie Irving thing. In the beginning, he threw Kyrie under the bus.
He
like,
did.
Fucking immediately. Since then, he's come back, introduced. He tells the media, he says, wait a minute, why y'all ask me about the Kyrie thing and not Jerry Jones? Why has the whole Jerry Jones issue been buried under a rock like it never happened?
Okay.
Is LeBron trying to redeem himself for the community?
I think LeBron.
What's going on?
I think he's trying to dance on both sides of this fence. First of all, I think the Jerry Jones hill is the wrong one to die on, because I think the Jerry Jones thing is a little bit ridiculous, because Jerry Jones, what, 80?
Yeah.
Show me an 80-year-old white man from Texas.
Arkansas,
Texas.
Arkansas, bro.
Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, you name the state. Show me an 80-year-old white man that doesn't have some history embroidered in racism at some point in his early life.
Yeah.
It's damn near impossible.
Right.
You're not going to find an 80-year-old. And that's not to say that because he was involved in some racist surrounding circumstances in his background, that's not to say that he didn't evolve over the years.
Bro,
There ain't no such thing as a fucking 80-year-old white man that ain't had no racism in him.
But you know what's so fucking crazy to me? When we watch those documentaries of Eyes on the Prize and Dr. King and everybody walking around all across the Pettus Bridge, and you see all those mean white people,
right?
It just seems like they all gone extinct. You never think that they still around.
The ones that was old then.
But for them to catch this motherfucker in that picture, bro, that's an historic picture.
But okay, so what? So he was
shit is
that motherfucker
crazy.
he was about 15 years old probably. So he was in a picture with a whole bunch of other racist white dudes. Like I said, at 15 white in the South in 1950 something, you had to be racist. What else was you gonna be? What else was you gonna be?
That's true.
In the 1950s, whatever that picture was taken, there was probably seven non-racist white men in America.
Why would you want to continuously condemn Kyrie, who just tweeted? He wasn't standing.
I think it's apples and oranges,
blocking people getting in.
It's apples and oranges. I think Kyrie caught heat because he allowed himself to be tainted by that cloudy, dirty kind of water of anti-Semitism, where the anti-Semitic water is so toxic that you don't even want to dip your finger in it. And he dipped his hand in that pool. The anti-Semitic thing is a pool that you said, I see what that is.
But
let me just go the other way.
Posted a link.
Let me just
to
go the
a
other
video.
way. Okay, that's sticking your finger in the toxic water. How much toxic water do you have to stick how much of your body do you have to put in some toxic water before it affects you?
Yeah,
not much.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to anti-Semitism, the way to not have issues, avoid that water altogether. Just be like, you know what? I saw this film. I got something out of it. It enlightened me in a certain way. It made me look at this in a certain way. Ain't no need for me to promote it.
And speaking of that,
you have the right to, there's no need to.
Since you made the analogy of putting your finger in that water, that even shows more the brilliance of Dave Chappelle, that SNL monologue. Because this man dove in the deep end of the water and came out unscathed.
Yeah. I mean, they
Such
tried
a brilliant
They
monologue,
tried it, but
man.
it didn't stick.
It was nothing you could do.
They tried to come at him afterwards, but it didn't stick.
The brilliance of starting your monologue off with an apology.
Yeah.
Because, he apologized already.
He said, I'm going to apologize in advance for the questions that I'm about to bring to the surface.
And that, my friend,
but for me,
is how you buy time.
But for me, I'm not Chappelle. I don't have that kind of leeway. It's a subject that I dance around. Like in my radio career, which now is probably 20 years, 20 plus years, okay? 25, let me see, I got married. Yeah, 20 plus years. I've danced around that topic a few times, but it's never, the payoff for diving into that water has never outweighed the risk of what I stand to lose by doing it. Mm-hmm. I have my own thoughts about things. I have my own opinions about things when it comes to that whole subject. Mm-hmm. I've had a lot of questions. I had no idea what the term meant until I was a full-grown 40-something-year-old adult. I had no idea what does this what is this? What is that? What does that mean? Mm-hmm. I had somebody explain it to me. I said, "Oh, okay, so now I see what it is." I see that water. I can smell that water. I can hold my hand above that water. I don't stick my hand in that water because the payoff ain't worth it.
Very interesting.
It ain't worth it. And that's where I stand with the whole Kyrie thing. Like, bro, I'm not mad at Kyrie. Mm-hmm. I'm more mad at Kanye for his antics.
I don't even understand. Like,
I'm more mad at him for his antics over the last couple of months
thinking about
than
Kanye,
Kyrie.
Thinking about Kanye, because I should share as a Kanye, fan or stan, whatever you want to call me. Being and a lot of it has to do with Kanye being from the South Side of Chicago, us being the same age, and from him literally coming from where we came from to be a motherfucking billionaire, bro. I mean, just the way, they took a lot away, but
that shit.
I have the hardest time understanding what is it that he wants.
I think he's disturbed. I think he has some mental issues that need to be examined. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying the motherfuckers, he's not right up here. He's damaged. I don't know whether it came from losing his mom. I don't know whether it came from some other trauma early in life. I don't know whether his shit just ain't firing on all cylinders. But it was said right by somebody who said that he is yearning for white validation. He is yearning just the same way he was yearning to be validated as a rapper. When he first came in the game, he wanted to be recognized for his abilities. He wanted to be recognized. He wanted to be a star.
But he has white validation. What do you mean?
I don't
he's
think
yearning for white. He has.
I think he wants to be able to live in that world and be fully accepted in that world. This whole thing with Trump.
What do you mean? He is accepted in the world.
Okay, but in his mind, he's not. He's still too black. Dude, for you to go around basically shitting on your own people, basically pushing forward this narrative that you're not one of us. I don't get that.
He never said he wasn't one of us.
Running around with Candace Owens, dancing on the desk for Trump, making a fool of yourself for somebody that obviously don't have the best interests of your people at heart. I just feel like Kanye, he's a complicated person, but you can be a genius and a fool at the same time. I believe you can be a genius and Elon Musk, the same thing. You could be a genius and a fool at the same time.
You think Elon is a fool?
I think Elon's a fool.
No.
He's a fucking fool.
Why would you say that about Elon?
Because he does dumb shit.
Like what?
He does and says dumb shit. Like this whole Twitter thing he's doing right now.
Well, what's dumb about
and he's a fucking hypocrite, and he's a fucking racist, and he's a
How's he a racist?
Because he supports motherfuckers that support racist shit.
Hold on.
And if you support people that are down with racist shit, you're a racist.
First of all,
you support Republicans, you're a fucking racist.
Hold on. First of all, let me say this, man. All right?
You support Republicans, you're a racist.
I think that Elon's reason for buying Twitter was that he was aware that freedom of speech was being threatened. And that Twitter...
How the hell is freedom of speech being threatened?
Being fucking threatened because...
Do you know what the whole freedom of speech...
Oh, gosh, dude.
Do you know what freedom of speech... Do you know what the First Amendment is about? It's about government suppression of your ability to speak freely. Not about... Twitter is a private company. Okay,
I understand that, but we in the digital.
You can write letters to the editor at a newspaper. That's nobody suppresses your freedom. The government does not come in and suppress your freedom to say what the fuck you want to say.
I get it, dude.
Anything outside of that has nothing to do with freedom of speech.
So look,
for Twitter to have moderation on what you can say and what you can tweet. That's not suppressing your freedom of speech. That's a private entity saying you can say what you want to say within our guidelines. We have guidelines.
Hold on, let me read the definition. Freedom of speech is a principle that supports the freedom of an individual or a community to articulate their opinions and ideas without fear of retaliation, censorship, or legal sanction. The right to freedom of expression has been recognized as a human right in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and international human rights law by the United Nations. Many countries have constitutional law that protects free speech. Terms like free speech, freedom of speech, and freedom of expression are used interchangeably in political discourse. However, in a legal sense, the freedom of expression includes any activity of seeking, receiving, and imparting information or ideas, regardless of the medium used.
Okay, I get that. But definition, but the First Amendment does not apply to private companies having guidelines for what you can and can't say on their platform.
In 2022,
I can't say "fuck you, motherfucker" on the radio.
Dude,
why? Because the FCC has regulations and guidelines.
I put out a lot of content on Instagram and Facebook,
and you can't say whatever you want to say.
And I've been flagged just for the dumbest shit, bro.
Okay, but that's
like you can regulate, but I feel like they over-regulate.
Okay, they might go too far in one direction. I mean, there's certain words you can't type out because they're gonna flag it. There's certain, if you call somebody an idiot and say "go kill yourself," that's a big one. When you tell somebody "go kill yourself,"
hold on
Twitter or on Instagram, they're gonna flag your shit.
Understand, on Twitter, if you tweeted "learn to code," you would have been permanently banned. That was a jargon.
Okay.
Where they permanently banned you for tweeting "learn to code." What kind of shit is that?
I tweeted to somebody the other day, "Do the world a favor, stop your bloodline now." And I got flagged for saying "do the world a favor and stop your bloodline now."
Because
stop your bloodline.
Yeah.
Stop your bloodline now. Basically, that was a fancy way of saying kill yourself. But I just have an issue with Musk because I feel like, number one, as one person, he has access to way too much. Twitter is too powerful of a communication medium to be in the control of one person that may or may not be mentally disturbed. I think Elon Musk may be mentally disturbed.
So Elon is basically saying everybody on Twitter say whatever you want to say.
But that can create some really serious safety issues for the country and for the world, because when you have a medium like Twitter that is so vast, that reaches out so far, so you get people on there to start putting out all kind of incendiary, false propaganda type shit that can get people, because people believe what they read. And if you get somebody on there, let's say you get a collective group of people on there that says, okay, the Civil War or the Purge starts today. The Civil War starts today. Blah blah. Right. And you start to shift people's perception of what the fuck reality is. That's a dangerous thing.
But here's a prime example.
That's a dangerous thing to have that much power under the control and under the decision making of one person. That's too much.
But hold on. Here's a prime example. Like during the vaccine,
that's why they broke up monopolies.
Well, here's the thing. So vaccinated.
Nobody needs to be a monopoly.
No, well, fuck. I mean, there's other places people could go to express themselves.
Okay, but what I'm saying is Twitter, because of the reach that it has and because of the information, what's the word I'm looking for? Because people believe what they see. People believe what they read. Why do you think the Russians put all these bots in there to spread propaganda? Propaganda can be a dangerous thing. Propaganda can start world wars. You know what I mean? Whether it's true or not, propaganda can start world wars.
So here's the thing. Like during the COVID, when we first had COVID hit, I'm fully vaccinated. I was, telling people to get vaccinated, whatever. But people were saying like, well, you can get vaccinated, but you can still spread COVID and you can still catch COVID while being vaccinated.
Right.
You were flagged for saying that on Twitter, Facebook, all of these platforms. They will flag or block you or ban you.
Right.
Well, now we're here in 2022, and that turned out to be a truth.
I mean, we still don't know.
No, it's a truth. This is a fact.
What's the truth?
They've studied that after the vaccine, you can still catch it and
but nobody
transmit it.
said. Okay, but from my understanding, nobody said that the vaccine was going to be a 100%. I mean, you can still die when you got on a bulletproof vest.
Well, you can
still die having a motorcycle accident.
Fauci said it stopped transmission.
No. When did he say it stopped transmission?
And
what was the context under what he said it? Because I can't think any medical professional would say that anything is 100% anything. I seriously doubt that you probably taking that was probably a part of something he said. Why would Dr. Fauci say that the vaccine is a 100% shield from transmission? No doctor would make that statement. No doctor would make that statement. What does it say on the back of a can of Lysol? 99.9% effective against these viruses.
In the news, he said
because they have to leave that small. They have to leave that small window that something might happen.
Well, look, all I'm saying is that statement that I just said, that after being vaccinated, you could still catch it. It might be a slightly lower chance, so you can spread it. That's the truth.
That's been my understanding from day one.
No, day one they didn't say that.
It's not. I had this argument with people close to me that, hey, no, is it a 100% shield that you will not catch it? I caught it after I got vaccinated. I didn't get sick. That was the thing I was rolling the dice on. Mm-hmm. If I catch it or when I catch it, I don't want to get sick from it. So let me take this vax so that I don't get sick. Mm-hmm. I mean, that was the bargain I signed up for. And that was what was explained to me from day one from the medical professionals that I talked to.
Well, I'm just going to say this. We could agree to disagree, but I do think that Elon Musk, is bettering the world. I do not believe he's a
How the fuck is he bettering the world?
Are you fucking kidding me?
How the fuck is he bettering the world?
Nigga, have you seen my Tesla?
How is he bettering the world? He didn't create Tesla. Engineers create. He got engineers to create. You think Elon Musk drew up the fucking design for Tesla?
I don't give a fuck, but he's definitely responsible.
You think he got out the mud? You think he got out the mud?
He's definitely responsible for them pushing more EVs and changing
Tesla ain't
the
a
world.
100%. Tesla has some issues too.
Well, not mine.
Tesla, okay, maybe not yours. But Tesla has some issues too. Tesla has issues too.
What issues?
We're not gonna. You can pull it up. Tesla's has some issues too. But I'm saying, Steve Jobs created, or what was the one that died? Steve Jobs and what's the other one?
Yeah.
The iPhone. Fuck, the iPhone has fucking issues. Okay, everything technological has some issues.
You don't think that Elon Musk has contributed to making the world better?
I think he's contributed to. I think billionaires, first of all, make the world worse. I don't think anybody should be. I think billionaires are a crime against humanity.
You are a communist.
Maybe I am, but I think billionaires.
You should go move to fucking Cuba.
I think you're giving too much power. Ridiculous. You're giving too much power to any one person, too much wealth in the hands of any one person. It never turns out good. It rarely turns out good.
So an economist.
It rarely turns out good.
I'm so glad you bring this up. So an economist did a experiment. He was a professor at a college. So he does an experiment on the class. And the experiment was everybody will get a certain grade, no matter how well you score on the test. So everybody will get a C. Mm-hmm. Everybody's going to get a C. What ended up happening, of course, the failures was like, shit, sounds great to me. But the students with the A's, like, yo, I've studied my ass off and I'm getting a C. This is fucked up. After 2 weeks, those A students that were striving began to stop striving and their grades began to fall. And the F students didn't give a fuck. Nobody gave a fuck. And everything ended up becoming stagnant. Mm-hmm. Okay? That was a prime example of socialism. Like, we live in a meritocracy. I believe if you've taken a great risk, you deserve the great fucking reward.
What great risk did Elon Musk take? The motherfucker inherited money. He didn't start off with nothing.
His daddy left him fucked up.
He didn't start off with nothing.
His daddy left him
just like Trump
fucked
didn't
up.
start off with nothing. Nobody is going to ever change my mind that there's no need in this world for billionaires. You can have $100 million. You can have $200 million.
You don't think that?
You can have $500 million.
Let me ask you this.
There's no need to be a fucking billionaire.
You don't think Jeff Bezos has made the world better?
I think he has.
When you lay your ass in your drawers and hit the button and the shit shows up at the door.
Amazon is a plus. I just ordered something from Amazon this morning.
He's a billionaire. He don't deserve that shit.
Does he deserve to have $1 billion?
Yes.
I wish they would tax him down.
Understand
I wish he could
this.
be taxed down. I think he could. I think that amount of wealth in one person's possession is not a good thing for society.
Does Kevin Hart deserve $2 million for a one-nighter in Atlanta?
I'm not saying that. I specifically said $1 billion $1 billion plus in the hands of one person. It goes
down to the same thing. It's about value that you bring to the marketplace. That is how you reward it.
Okay, and it's about responsibility. It's about responsibility to spread that wealth among society.
They have. I buy Tesla stock. I've done well. Well, it's a little low right now, but I've done well.
You can holler, you can yell all you want.
Jeff Bezos being a
fucking psychopath.
Jeff Bezos might be a billionaire, but he's bought over $1 trillion of value to everybody. Musk might be a billionaire, but he's bought over $1 trillion.
If I run for president, if I run for king of the world,
everybody that's a billionaire,
if I run for king of the world, you better not vote for me, because if you vote for me, billionaires will be a thing of the fucking past.
And you'll sit high on your throne fucking everybody's wife while everybody's just fucked up. Because this is typically
that part.
Yeah, you motherfucker.
That part.
That is what
when I'm king of the world.
That's what happens in these socialist countries. Like in Cuba and shit, they sitting high on the fucking hog.
I'm Edie
telling
this
you,
motherfucker.
hey, you can't wear that shirt, asshole.
You don't deserve a woman like that. Bring her here.
A Cuban man was working. I think he got a job at Home Depot or something, dude. And he cried because he couldn't believe the amount of money he just made.
How much did he make?
It was regular money for us, but in Cuba, they take everything. That's socialism. It doesn't work.
I'm not saying taking everything. Didn't I just get through saying you can have $500 million? You can have $200 million.
So he cried. Who owns Home Depot?
But you don't need to make
Arthur Blank's a billionaire.
Okay. And you don't need to be
look at the value.
Okay, so if Arthur Blank only made $600 million, is his family fucked up that he was only allowed to get? So if he made $1 billion and was taxed $500 million of it, is he hurting? Is he any worse off? No, he's not any worse off.
If you're gonna tax him $500 million, though, like
I'm just using round numbers, LaVar.
That's a fucking 50% tax rate.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
Who would strive to do anything at a 50% tax rate?
A lot of people. You saying you wouldn't strive to make $500 million? You wouldn't strive to make $500 million.
Not if you tax him at 50%.
How much better is your life gonna be with $1 billion than with $500 million? How much better is your life gonna be? How much
depends on my overhead. That's all relative.
How much you gonna No. Don't try to add that into it. I'm saying if you make $500 million next year versus $1 billion next year, how much worse off or better off is your life gonna be? It's gonna be, you ain't gonna be able to know the difference. How much better are you gonna be able to secure your son's future with $500 million versus $1 billion?
Look, dude.
No.
I believe that people.
Nobody gonna get me off of that square. Nobody gonna knock me off that square.
When this
and I'm not saying it to be cute. Nobody gonna knock me off that square.
Well, you shouldn't deserve to be a millionaire.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, look, get out here, work, create, generate, make your money. But there has to be a cutoff on that shit. Oh. There has to be a cutoff on it. You don't
understand the detriment of what you're saying.
$600 million is fine.
That's disgusting what you're saying.
If the CEO of Disney makes $98 million next year.
Yeah.
And the company, the lowest of the low in his company, only make $10 an hour, let's just say. Mm-hmm. Why not cut his shit by $40 million. So you bring home $58 million instead of $98 million. Spread that other $40 million amongst the lowest of your employees. Rise everybody. Let everybody rise. Let everybody enjoy the wealth. Let everybody enjoy the fucking wealth. It should be based off your
merit and what value you bring.
Of course, you're gonna have to bring some value to the situation.
And everybody's not.
But everybody in the company brings value. The motherfucker sweeping up the headquarters at night brings value. The person that empties the trash and that vacuums the carpet bring value. Everybody brings value. That's why they're there. If they didn't bring value, the job wouldn't exist.
This whole distribution of wealth that you talk about is dangerous.
No, it's not.
It is.
Let me become king of the world. Let me become king of the
right.
world. You're going to be a sad motherfucker.
To your hypocrisy of you being king of the world and everybody's
I'm going to make things better. No, I would make things better. Yes, you would have to kiss my ass, but I would make things better. But a world that kisses my ass is a better world.
This has been great. This has been another episode of the Two Virgos of the Mic podcast. I like this new studio. It's pretty dope. And we're going to keep rocking out. Oh, and also, too, look, I know this is far out, but I will be at the Arlington Draft House February 24th and 25th in Arlington, Virginia. You can go to LaVarWalker.com and get those tickets. And you on tour? Oh, you on tour? We didn't talk about
Royal
that.
Comedy Tour. Go to RoyalComedyTour.com. 23 cities coming up, starting in January. Starting January 14th, Miami, Florida. RoyalComedyTour.com. Go to the website to get all the dates and cities and locations and all that. We're gonna be going from January through May, and you can hit me on my Instagram at Special K913.
How you liking that tour? So
had a good time. We did San Antonio and Cincinnati last weekend. I enjoyed it myself. Some more Bruce, Don DC Curry, Dominique, Ali Sadiq. We had a great time.
God damn, that's a lot of motherfuckers.
Had a great time, yeah.
I got 10 people?
Nah, it was some more and me, Dominique, Ali, Don, Bruce. It was 5.
Well, give me some tickets to the Atlanta show. When is the Atlanta show?
February 17th, State Farm Arena.
I'm going to pull up.
Oh, yeah.
I will definitely pull up, man. Well, thank you guys. See you next week. We're out.